Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Great news, friends. It's time for some more Saturday morning React-TOONS, this time featuring Mobile Suit Gundam, Episode 8, Winds of War. Friends, I have been completely digging this show. Cannot wait to see where they go and to see what my buddy Shar is up to. But until we get into there, we can only hope and wonder what is to come, but wonder no more we shall. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Mobile Suit Gundam or any of our Saturday morning React-TOONS. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and what is now? Now is Saturday morning React-TOONS featuring Mobile Suit Gundam Episode 8, Winds of War. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go!
A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic orbiting space colonies.
I wonder what caused the reset to a universal calendar at 79 years ago, you know? Because they said it was 50 years ago that we went to the stars, or began expanding, I should say, not stars, but, colonization.
8 months had passed since the rebellion began. They were at a stalemate.
Somebody told me, I've said this before, but that crash was Sydney. Can you imagine seeing that come down? A ship the size of your city, bigger, crashes down.
We're gonna hit it!
Just a little rub. Rubbing is racing.
You're a boy who's very brave and strong, aren't you, Coley? You mustn't cry now.
Oh, Coley. I wonder where we are geographically. That was so helpful during Robotech's New Generation when you all told me.
Your father was a wonderful man who would have been very proud of his son.
Oh, man.
Almaro, right, is calling you.
Great, Haro. Thanks.
I love that.
We have to nearly touch the ground to pull this off, sir.
With a pilot who doesn't have the skills to navigate this ship?
No, I'll do it.
Like so. That way, the effect of the Minovsky particles is significant.
Which means we can't use our most powerful weapons, which are guided by radio waves.
Our only chance is to ambush them in a place where we have the advantage.
I love that.
White Base is here right now. The enemy will probably amass their forces near Mid-Lake here.
Yes, I agree.
Reed, you're such an asshole.
There's a town here, St. Anjas. Drop us there. It's my husband's birthplace.
His birthplace? We're involved in a critical situation, ma'am.
I know it's...
I'm going to complain about everything.
I think I've got a practical solution, Lieutenant Reed.
Well, what is it?
Perhaps we can request a temporary ceasefire with the Zeons, sir, then drop off the civilians.
I'm not saying they wouldn't do it, but at the same time, this would be a great time to attack, wouldn't it?
This could be a golden opportunity for us to mobilize our slower ground forces.
And our chance of victory will increase dramatically, so we shouldn't say no, right?
Still the same spoiled rich kid I once knew. Too soft.
I love it. He's talking very pleasantly with Garma. He just despises him. seemingly despises him. I mean, it does make sense that I like how again, I love seeing the other side, and their rationale for allowing this is awesome. I think that lends quite a bit to this moment.
And if we don't win, you'll look like an even bigger fool.
My man, the Red Comet. Plans inside of plans. That's not all of the refugees. So again, what are we going to just like a bus? We're going to just drop people off every once in a while?
I suppose you don't understand why I'm being so stubborn.
Well, I've never lived on Earth, so no, not really. Here it comes now.
Yep, so far so good.
Is that Ryu? I can't tell in that outfit. Yeah, what's going on?
This is Big John here. We confirm that the Trojan horse transport is underway.
See anything unusual?
Seems the site of the craft was hit by a shell.
I guess those Zeons must be our escorts. Hi!
Hey, cut it out!
Why? Are you jealous?
No way!
I might have to kill those guys next week.
Captain, a child in the window over there is waving.
Look at that. I mean, you're humanizing the enemy. How dare you, Mobile Suit Gundam?
I don't remember there being a large lake around this area.
Or that's where the town is. Well, there's 3 homes left.
There's some houses down there. Okay, take her down.
Sir.
Initiate the plan.
The plan. Capital T, capital P.
We're damaged from your missile attack, making an emergency landing.
Roger. Bob Sun, come in. This is Big John. I've got news.
I like Big John.
One of the rotors has stopped.
I'm probably just being paranoid.
He senses something. The comet understands tactics, and something doesn't seem right here. Okay. I mean, they gave you safe passage. I'm not sure.
Oh, this is totally cool. I love stuff like this.
I hope we fooled them.
Fooled them for... Okay. Stop asking questions, Greg.
We thought we'd go to that house we saw earlier. Are you sure you want to go to St. Ange's?
Thank you, but it's really not far from here at all, so we'll just walk.
I'm scared that that lake is the town you're looking for.
Where in the world is that mother and child going? There's absolutely nothing in that direction.
Over there, Captain!
The crew has ejected from the transport and are headed back to the Trojan Horse. I'll follow them.
Man, I like Big John.
They fell for it. All right.
Oh my God. We're already halfway through. Lord Almighty. This is so dangerous to take your child alone. Ugh. No. Well, there goes everything you own. This is tense. I mean, come on now.
Hey, did you see that?
Look at the eyes narrowed.
You worried about that mother and child? You're gonna get us in trouble.
Captain Garmer is just too young to understand. He wouldn't know how a family man like me feels about stuff this.
You are making me like Big John. Don't you do this. Poor Big John will be in like a Zaku later and he'll get killed. We'll get to watch that.
Is everything all right, Ryu?
They're coming back.
Oh my God, please don't kill these guys.
Now's our chance. Open the hold. Hurry up, Ryu.
Awesome. Up and at 'em. So cool.
Amuro, hey, stop!
Kill the radio. The enemy plane has doubled back and followed that mother and child. Aren't you worried, Ryu?
Amuro! So, how did it go?
We don't know yet.
We'll know for sure in about 15 minutes.
I'll just sit here and bitch.
Help me, darling. Give me strength to save our son.
No!
No. He's gonna think that they're attacking. Big John, baby, Big John! Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please.
I hope he didn't notice me.
No. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, thank God.
If only you hadn't seen me.
Oh, my God. Okay, they made it. They made it. How to make me care about an enemy officer or whatever, enemy unit in like 2 seconds. Big John. Man, now we actually have like ground-based forces. Jesus.
If we go any lower, we won't be able to move, which will make us an easy target to destroy. Just do your best, all right?
Only because you asked so nicely.
Oh, you got a thruster?
Hey, I actually landed! Huh?
No. Careful what you wish for.
Firing at me!
Yeah, dude, come on. You talk a big game, Kai. Let's see something here, bud. You see the exhaust shooting out of the back of that cannon?
It's too much.
Come on, kid. Keep fighting, man. Damn, dude.
Out of ammo! Oh no!
That didn't look good.
It's really only a matter of time until the Trojan horse is completely destroyed.
Hide the mobile suit in the transport, then crash land at the lake and attack from the rear. That's exactly what I would do.
Char?
We never checked that transport.
We never checked it. Look at him.
Spotted from behind the left flank, sir.
I knew it.
Huh? But how?
And he just told you.
Hey, Amuro!
I know I've been a huge prick, but help.
Your plan to attack from behind enemy lines is working.
Good. White base will have to concentrate all its firepower toward the front line.
Thank you, Bright. Thank God you're here, buddy. That Joker in the chair behind you is hilarious. I love that running gag. He's issuing orders and the guy's like in the back. Okay. So who's in the other one? Hayato? Usually he's in the tank.
No, you don't!
God, just get torn apart. See, I'm sorry. Amuro is just an absolute natural when it comes to this, but he's also been training his A off.
Who knows who will win this battle?
It doesn't matter who wins or loses. After the men finish fighting, there will be wives without husbands and children without fathers.
Oh my God.
Even with Gundam, how can I fight all of them by myself?
Dear God, that came right into the operator's station. Amuro he's hitting right where the pilot is. I mean, these are kill shots. He's going for kill shots. Thank you, Kai. Is that you?
I guess I'm not such a slouch after all. Kai! Oh no! It's the Federation mobile suit! Ah!
There's a realistic when you right into the compartment. I mean, right? All of these shots are right in the torso. You know he's going for the operator.
Do you read me, Commander?
Savage, man.
Retreat! Retreat!
How can I convey the extent of this devastating loss to my sister?
You're not going to be able to, buddy. Cassilia? I didn't write that name down.
We must return to our unit or we'll be left behind. The two of you should stay in the capsule overnight for shelter.
How can I ever repay you?
Hey, kiddo. Grow up big and strong and take care of your mother.
Oh my God. I love this guy. Big John, everybody.
This was...
Yeah.
St. Anges?
I thought it was the bottom of the lake. They said it was an artillery crater.
That mother and boy. I wonder if they made it to St. Anges.
This show is very, very good. Might be my favorite episode yet. That's saying something. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Mobile Suit Gundam, Episode 8, Winds of War, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished Winds of War, the 8th episode of Mobile Suit Gundam. This probably was my favorite episode. This, you know what, boy, oh boy, this reminds me of a lot of like Star Blazers, a lot of those stories where we get to see like the human element in all of this. This one was probably our most profound example of like non-combatants in the form of the mom and Kohli. And, you know, the enemy, seeing the enemy's point of view, we had a lot of enemy exposition in this one between Garma and Char. And then, of course, between Big John and if I caught the name of the other person, I forgot it. I mean, again, they are showing you almost too much of the other side. If they want to keep them as the enemy, air quote, the enemy, they're doing a poor job of it, which I think they're doing exactly what they want to do. They want you to know that not everybody on the other side is the enemy, which we already speculated and understood because we've seen these guys in action. We've seen that they're not bloodthirsty killers or anything like that. They're in their military and they're doing what they think is correct. You know, that's the definition of the good guys and the bad guys is intent. You know, every great villain out there, I'm not saying that the Zeon are villains, but every great villain out there thinks they're the good guy. They think they're doing the right thing. They think what they're doing is helping or stopping something from happening or any of those things. But in this, it's more of that, you know, we had the winds of war, but it's almost like the fog of war in this one, where we have certain things going on. We had, friendly fire on the Xeon side. We had a lot of questions. We had a lot of we saw Kai basically break down in, I guess it's called the gun cannon. I mean, a lot of really human elements in this one. In this one, we had Amuro take a backseat. Yes, he was present, he was fighting, he was doing all of the things that he needed to do. But again, this was more, we got outside of the cockpit of the Gundam, and we were able to, again, explore these great stories that are already inherent, already set up. We've had 8 episodes, basically, of setup for a couple of these payoffs. And again, the refugees were able to inform us on those payoffs, and they were acted as a great catalyst. Hey, we have to land, so we have this whole separate mission that we go on where, Bright comes up with the bright idea of being able to send Gundam with them, get behind the lines and flank them. It's a great move, one you can never do again, because Char he knew something was up, and he was like, whatever, check that shuttle. That Gundam's coming right over that ridge any second now, and there it is. And that's why I love Char. The Red Comet is baller. He's so good. He's so deliciously good. He's sitting there talking to Garma about all these things, and the internal monologue is like, this prick, this kid has no idea what he's doing, and I love it. And it's like he's just leading him into these, situations that are going to embarrass him. And this sister, I think her name was Cassilia. It's the one I didn't write down. I'm pretty sure her name is Cassilia or something like that. And she's going to be a trip, because this is somebody that Garma himself is fearful of having a bad, or his reputation sullied in front of her. And Char seems to think pretty highly of her as well, to the point where he's just letting Garma hang himself. And I think that is great, because it shows us it's not done for comedic purposes, though I find it effing hilarious. It shows that there is a bit of dysfunction on the Xeon side, and in comparison, the Earth Federation side is even more dysfunctional. I mean, the running gag that is Lieutenant Reed is one of my favorites that I've ever seen in any of the things that I've been watching for this channel. The idea that this guy still thinks somehow that anybody is listening to him. He maintains his perch in the captain's chair, which is, the captain's chair has literally no significance in this show. None. It is all it is a chair in this one, because you got Reed up in there and Bright's on the floor. Bright's in charge, man. It's so great. It's so expertly done that, like, whenever they're in a moment of like, hey, great job, Bright, Bright's like, thanks guys, but we have to keep working. And over the shoulder, you see like Reed just sitting there completely ignored, having to like bear witness to the brilliance that Bright and everybody else, I'm not just giving Bright all of the accolades for it. That tickles me to no end, everybody. It really, really does. But I think the star of the episode, and I think you know where I'm going with this one, Big John. Big John did several things for this story. And I think that right now in episode 8 was a really good time to have this sort of revelation, if it hasn't, hit yet. And again, I think at this point, I think that Big John is for a younger audience, right? Because at this point, I think anybody that is a little bit older, and again, no disrespect intended in this, because I think that with a younger crowd, you're just infatuated with the good guys versus the bad guys, Gundam versus the Xeon, against the Comet. But then you see somebody like Big John, and Big John, honestly, has one of the biggest hearts that we've seen so far. He's compassionate, he's caring, he's not an a-hole. He doesn't talk poorly to anybody. He waves at Frau Bo when she waved at him through the window. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. And it was the kid that waved at him. Yeah, whoever waved at him, he waved back. And, they don't understand a family man like me can't leave a mom and a child wandering out in the wilderness. I love it. To the point where it got him shot down. They could have died, but he went back to drop off those supplies. And the coolest thing about that moment was, after he dropped off the supplies, it wasn't like somehow Amuro intuitively knew they must be here to do good. He opened fire. And that's war. That's the fog of war. And they were shot down. Luckily, they survived. And I hope we get to see them again. But damn, friends, if you're going to set up a sucker punch, if you're going to really set up a sucker punch for your audience, You wait a couple episodes, you wait maybe 10 episodes, and Big John's up there and Big John gets killed. Oh, if you do that to me, you sons of bitches, you better not do that to me. I'm not going to speak that into existence. I think what this episode did the best was it was able to, again, convey the human element and the human qualities of both sides and everybody, negative and positive, of both sides of this conflict. And they did so with expert execution inside this episode. The storyboarding was perfect. Like we said, you know, Amuro still shot down Big John. All of these little moving parts, an equal time spent with the Zeon and spent with our air quote heroes on White Base. And I do think we're their heroes too. I don't want to make it sound like I think that, you know, they're war criminals or something. It's just everybody's, to me, the more that we get to see the other side, the more that we get to see characters like Big John, the more imbalance these two sides become, to the point where it's going to be very, very difficult to differentiate positive motives and from negative actions, because each side is displaying both at this time. It's a perfect show as far as setting up that confusion and setting up that debate, that internal debate that you have. Like, wait a minute, am I rooting for the right person? That's the question that Gundam is starting to ask right now. It's showing you these things, and the question that it wants you to start asking is, are we fighting the right side? Who's bad in this? Because of Big John. Big John brings forth the humanity on the Zeon side. Well done, friends. Well done. But again, friends, it's an avalanche of riches for me here. All of you that in Patreon that voted for what our new Saturday morning React Tunes were going to be, I am absolutely blessed by having this great tale in Mobile Suit Gundam, at the same time simultaneously watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, I'm blessed, everybody. Two great shows, very different, but very excellent shows. I am so happy each time I get to sit down and watch them with each and every one of you. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Mobile Suit Gundam or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from Mobile Suit Gundam. So as the Greek chorus, as I often say, we are rewarded for spreading the tale that is Mobile Suit Gundam, telling people that haven't seen it before, you really need to check out this show. So we are a vitally important part of the narrative, my friends. And as a reward for being part of the narrative, we get to put ourselves back into the story at the end of each episode. So what scenes should we put ourselves back into? And you know what? I think because this was an episode dominated by the qualities of humanity, we need to display some of those qualities too, my friends. And so what our job is going to be, all the refugees that huddled up, we're going to go down on planet, go down on terra firma, and make sure that everybody gets at least somewhere safe enough. Because friends, that's part of our job. And as soon as we're done, it's back to White Base, where we wonder, are we on the right side? Friends, until such time as we can continue this excellent tale, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.